Let's begin with the attacks from both sides in the Middle East. Israel says it has killed Iran's intelligence minister in an overnight strike. This comes as Iranian strikes on Israel have killed at least 2 people. Tehran has vowed revenge for yesterday's killing of its security chief, Ali Larijani. Meanwhile, U.S. forces have targeted Iranian missile sites near the Strait of Hormuz with 5,000-pound bunker-busting bombs. Israel has also launched new strikes on central Beirut. Lebanon's health ministry says at least 10 people have been killed. CBS News senior national security correspondent Charlie D'Agata joins us now from Tel Aviv with more. So, Charlie, break down what you know regarding Iran's retaliatory strikes against Israel.
Yeah, Vlad, you know, I got to put this into perspective because we've been here since before this conflict began. And in the first week of the conflict, the Iranians were throwing everything at Israel of differing levels of munitions. But what we've seen in the past 24, 48 hours is kind of different because what the Iranians have been firing into Israel, not just here in Tel Aviv, but across Israel from north to south, are these longer range munitions, these missiles that come in, and they're cluster bombs. And it's extraordinary to see them coming in and also terrifying to see them coming in because even if they are intercepted at a very high level, what will happen after that is these bomblets rain down. And the Iranians have been developing these weapons for a long time because the Iranian air defense systems are multi-tiered. It's been described to me as a wedding cake by the IDF. And at the top of that wedding cake, that's where the interceptions begin. But when those bomblets start falling down, they're indiscriminate. They land in all kinds of places throughout the city here. They're not big enough to sort of take down a building, but they certainly are big enough to kill people and to hit apartments and to land in the street, and they spread terror. And what we've seen in the past 48 hours or so, an increase in the frequency and intensity of those particular munitions being fired at Israel.
And Charlie, what do you think is the significance? What's the reason behind this shift in the weaponry, you think? And then how does Israel defend itself? We've heard about the Iron Dome, but how does it work? And does it work against these bomblets?
Yeah, Adriana, you know, we've spoken about the Iron Dome a lot, and I think the Iron Dome has been considered a sort of collective for that layered system that we were talking about. And Iran, besides the fact that one of the main reasons that Israel entered this fight was not about Iran's nuclear weapons program, whatever. It was about the ballistic missile launches and to make sure that Iran wasn't capable of causing terror or death or destruction inside Israel. So for the past 3 weeks, they have been trying to take out the launchers, as the military calls it, try to take out the archers, not the arrows. What we are seeing is Iran using the weapons that they possibly have reserved, these longer-range weapons, these ballistic cruise missiles that come in specifically designed to take that out. And when we talk about that tier, we went to the top of that tier and spoke to an IDF official who kind of walked us through the Arrow 3. There are reports out there that you're running out of interceptors. How accurate is that?
Look, everyone would like to always have more of whatever they're holding on to, but we are ready for the long run. We have been preparing for this battle for over 20 years, and we know how much they have, we know how much we need to defend against it, and we're ready for as long as we need to be here.
You're not running short.
I'm very satisfied with what we're doing and how long we're going.
So, Charlie, you know, U.S. forces say that they've hit Iranian sites with, quote, deep penetrator munitions. What did they hit exactly? And help us understand what these munitions are used for.
Yes, so we don't know exactly. It's called a BDA, or bomb damage assessment, or battle damage assessment. We haven't got those in yet. But what's critical here is, first of all, 5,000-pound bombs, these deep ordnance penetrators. Those are important because the Iranians would have been preparing for this, and they have been firing surface-to-surface missiles, or at least the threat to do so, into the Strait of Hormuz. And they own that entire coastline. So what happened overnight, and this is a first, officials that we spoke to at Central Command who are responsible for the military activity across this entire region for the United States said that they went after these missile launchers, and I think we can expect to see more of that.
All right, Charlie D'Agata.
All right, Charlie reporting, yeah. Really
Details of
crucial details there. Appreciate it, Charlie, as always, my friend.
Thanks, Charlie.